Well, that I wrote a couple lyrics down, and then along with those lyrics, I'd like to see where this came from and how it fits into the band in a way. Because, well, for instance, I wrote down, and I can't remember which song it is from, but I'm far from being a coward, but I thought of giving up.
Yeah.
So is this something personal to you, or is it something that happened to the band?
It's something it's personal, but I'm sure we've all considered the thought of giving up on whatever is challenging or feels like it's defeating us. That comes from, you know, just the day-to-day struggle in life, you know. We've all had or contemplated that and thoughts of like, hey, not like suicide or anything.
Sure.
But like, hey, this is tough. Like, I just want to not do any of this and go to the park.
Sure.
Or
Sorry,
I don't.
relate.
I want to.
Never.
I want to just take a vacation to Ibiza or wherever to like detach. It's just like that feeling, you know. We're not. It doesn't mean you're scared. It doesn't mean you're a quitter. But
it's good to. It's good to accept it and to, you know.
Yeah.
See it. You can't. You don't want to be in denial about those.
No.
About those.
No, but being in the business that you are, the music business, which can be quite. I don't want to say volatile, but
there's a lot of it's
unsure in a way.
Oh,
so,
yes, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's no like clear path, and you never. Yeah, so that's something that we kind of have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
So do you feel now that you've kind of, because I think you're doing well at the moment, so do you feel like that things are going well? Or is it still in the back of your mind?
It's gone well because this is a path that we've chosen to like take in our lives and because we're passionate about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And after that, you know, that just you're going to have to face challenges regardless what passion or purpose in life that you choose to fulfill. But it's great because we're enduring through all those things, but we're enduring through it in a way where this is what we love. This is not, it's work, but it's not really work at the same time. It's
right.
Our life.
And part of what then shines through in the music as well is a sense of positivity. So it's important to have this element because well, there are some topics that you discussed that can be quite dark.
Oh yeah. For me, I've contemplated with that. Like, why did it have to like add a positive spin on everything? Because I think it's important to notice that positive spirit is what pushes us forward. You know, is what inclines us or challenges us to take another step.
Right.
To think of another alternative, you know, solution to whatever. Just remaining hopeful. Because life does continue to go, whether you're hopeful or not.
Sure.
Life isn't going to stop, so you can get on board and keep moving, you know, and try to create a momentum for yourself that reflects your heart or what, you know, or whatever.
That's the only choice.
Yeah, it's the only choice. Yeah, evolve or evaporate. You know?
But is that an important mentality to have as a band as well, to kind of either go for it full-heartely or?
Oh yeah. I mean, you have to. It's it is a challenging industry, you know. But you've got to, and especially the way we travel and the way we live, we're in such close quarters. You have to keep an eye on where you're headed and a positive attitude because. We're too close to each other in the van and in the hotel rooms to the negativity can spread so fast.
So fast.
So yeah, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
Do you write music on the road, or do you need a separate time for that?
We write, like I said, that song started. We were on tour.
Yeah.
It happens in different places. Sometimes I write lyrics in the van or like on the plane or wherever. But most of the time we write music, for us, it's usually back at home in the States. We'll have like some ideas that I'll record with my phone, and we'll revisit it later when we get back to the rehearsal space. Because
do you need a certain, and not necessarily just for the lyrics, but for the music as well, do you need a certain mood? And like I said, there is a lot of positivity in it. So do you need perhaps sunshine or?
It's more just time.
Yeah.
Usually. Okay. You know, we're just moving so fast when we're on the road. It's from sound check to the interview to dinner to the stage to load up, load out. Yeah. You know, it's and then you're driving to the next city. You know, so or flying to the next city. So it's just it's more about time and also a little bit of stillness.
Yeah.
To really get into it as far as writing the new songs.
Finally, then I wrote something down from Liftoff. It's sometimes it doesn't matter what you're going through as long as you know where you're going. As a band, do you know do you have a vision for the future? Is that something you think about?
Our goal is to continue to play music and write music and get better at that, so we can continue to play shows like we're playing tonight at Cloud9 in Utrecht, or where we just came from. We sold out a show in Rotterdam last night. We want to continue to see the audiences expand and grow, and the music to grow and get better. We create an inclusive message that hopefully everyone can get on board with, and that's something that we just want to continue to sharpen and get better at.
Well, one final thing, because the live is it somewhat of a release in a way, or because there is a lot of energy in there?
Yeah, the live show is, man, it's real life. It's real. Sure. It's real life, and it's in the moment, and anything can happen. Can go so many ways. You feel a wave of so many different emotions. That's what keeps the pulse. You know, it was like I said, we had played a sold out show last night where it was so hot, where I took my shirt off, and it was so hot where I went outside after, like before we did our encore, and I was fine. I was okay, but before the show, I was like 2 jackets, a hoodie, like everybody's bundled up. But I'm going outside. That is real life, and that is what those moments like that propel us. That's why we love music. That's why we love performing music. And
is it then important that the audience kind of rolls with it, kind of
yeah? I mean, it's a release for us, but also everybody who comes in the door, you know. It's like the band and the audience were in that space together, and everything outside kind of fades away. Right. And it's just like, let's have this moment together and enjoy it. And
we came here to have a good time, so let's do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. That was a good ending.